two-time Pro Bowler.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Prescott now from the 50. And right away, he lost the football. Unfortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move it. Sat there waiting for him and made the play. Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bills.
Beautiful.
Shakir, 48 yards. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The PAT up and good.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. There is a flag.
Dragging.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
About time you take a real gamble.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football.
Got it that time.
Now
Let's
this
go.
is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
That was a fumble.
Previous play is under review.
Stripped it.
And the question was the
Yeah,
in fact
hell
down
yeah.
before this ball comes
He
loose.
was
And
out.
is the
That ball
video
was coming out.
convincing enough
Look
to
at that.
overturn
Look at
it?
A
that.
lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Garbage.
After review of the play,
So
goes on the field first.
they say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Kept running.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on a quick slam.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Inside give to Elliott. Second down. They go to Elliott again. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn, man, he keep getting fumbles back.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now Prescott on fourth down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Quite a decision there on fourth down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Diggs in motion left. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Throwing again on second down. Prescott, and he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
From the 25 on second down. Prescott.
That's caught again by Schultz. Down inside the 10.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
He'll take it at the 42. Now a hit and a loose football.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 68 yards.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Get a basketball for
They
5.
weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And as a quarterback,
I believe that goes down. They're going to take another look at this play.
He was out of
with
bounds
all
like a
reviews coming from the
motherfucker,
replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the game.
They tried.
Review
They
the play.
tried.
Going on the field is converted.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Still got 3 timeouts.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Shaker. Tupac Shaker.
Looking to throw again on second down.
There you go.
Allen.
What the
And that one will fall
is he
incomplete.
doing?
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now is Allen.
Got him.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot on the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Jair Elam makes a pick.
Come on now,
And
we
the
gonna
Bills
turn
are
this
going to
into
take
something.
possession of the football.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
it's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Here we
But
go.
a quarterback of his
57.
caliber, I can't believe what we've just
How
seen.
they win,
Absolutely.
look.
If you would have told me this coming into the ball game,
With
I would have
the
said
win.
never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Irving.
And this is good.
Ooh!
57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the
Thursday.
game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles
That was
Davis
sweet.
and Brandon Gordon.
Marr now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive in the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know their perfections.
Allen hit across the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a... in this game, I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely was.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards by just lowering my shoulder. But also here's that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Diggs going in motion right. On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. 23 yards to pick up there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd and a yard, Allen. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, they stick with Singletary. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Rex.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at the 17-yard line.
Stretch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. As one told me once, we were having a tough.
Back now in Arlington. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Prescott on 1st down.
Hell yeah.
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score.
Gotta go for
It's
2.
a pick
It's just
6 and a
over with,
Bills
man.
touchdown.
Go for 2.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy. About them culminating with a pick 6.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.